Today, I'm clocking out from work again. As soon as I open the front door and step inside, I just want to drop my bag and collapse onto the sofa. I really don't feel like moving. I don't want to eat dinner or take a shower. I don't want to do anything at all. I just want to lie here, exactly as I am.
Even this morning, I made a resolution. Today, I'll go exercise. Let's study a foreign language for just 30 minutes. But right now, at this moment, it feels like I can't do any of those things. Both my body and mind feel heavy. I'm looking at my smartphone, my friend has posted a gym photo, someone is studying at a cafe, and others are enjoying evening gatherings, and I'm currently here on the sofa, just taking a moment to relax. Am I really making the most of my time? It makes me feel a little bit uneasy. As evenings continue to pass by like this, I start to wonder what I'll have in a year. It feels like nothing will really change. I might find myself wondering if my resolve is weak. I tend to reflect on that. Others manage to get things done even in the evening, so why do I feel like I can't achieve anything? I might start to wonder if I'm truly a lazy person. At some point, we may have learned to use our after-work time productively. Self-improvement, exercise, and networking. Our society can sometimes make us feel that resting is unproductive. After an 8-hour workday, it can feel like we need to do more to be considered truly successful. I often hear statements like, if you just invest 2 hours in the evening, your life can truly change. However, I personally find even those 2 hours quite overwhelming to manage. It feels like after I've eaten dinner and taken a shower, my entire day is already finished, and then I tend to find myself feeling a bit disappointed in myself. I made plans with a friend, but then I canceled them. Even when I say, sorry, I'm just too tired today, I still feel a bit of guilt. I find myself without the energy to meet people. It feels like my connections with others might be growing a little distant. I often reflect on a day spent at the office, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., sometimes even working overtime. Attending meetings, writing reports, replying to emails, being mindful of my superiors, and communicating with colleagues. It makes me wonder how much energy was poured into all of that. Think about emotional labor. Those times when you endure anger, smile through irritation, and pretend to be fine even when you're exhausted. You've spent an entire day controlling your emotions. Just doing that has already consumed so much of your energy. When you don't feel like doing anything, it's not a matter of being lazy. It's simply because you've already used up all your energy throughout the day. Your body and mind are sending you a signal saying, that's enough, let's rest now. I think it's okay not to always be passionately doing something in the evenings. The things we see on social media are often just a beautifully presented part. In truth, many people are probably just relaxing at home. It's simply that they don't always reveal it. Even people who exercise don't do it every day. Those who study aren't always at their desks. They often have days when they're just too tired. They simply need to rest then. They simply don't post those days on social media. Evening time doesn't always need to be productive. It's perfectly fine to just relax, zone out, watch a drama, and simply rest your mind. Those moments are meaningful enough. They're your recharging time for tomorrow. On some days, it's perfectly fine to just eat quickly and fall asleep. On other days, you might just lie down all day. Just looking at your phone is perfectly fine. You don't need to be perfect every single day, because after all, humans aren't robots. Your value isn't defined by what you've done today. You've already worked hard enough and endured enough for the day. That alone makes you a valuable person. Now you deserve to rest. Taking a break isn't a sign of laziness. It's actually about recovery. It's a valuable time to recharge your energy for the day ahead. When we keep going without a pause, we might find ourselves feeling completely exhausted. Sometimes simply pausing also takes a lot of courage. It's perfectly all right if you didn't manage to do much today.
Simply breathing, resting, and getting ready for tomorrow is truly enough. Just going to work, doing your tasks, and returning home each day is quite an accomplishment.
Sometimes it can be really helpful to just let things flow without a specific plan. If things don't quite go as you expected, it's okay not to criticize yourself. Life often unfolds in its own way. It doesn't always stick to our plans, and that's perfectly normal. The pressure you might feel to start something new tomorrow, you can gently let that go now. Just move at your own comfortable pace, doing as much as you can manage. Whatever that looks like, it's perfectly fine. There's no need to compare yourself with others. Perhaps what we truly need right now isn't more self-improvement, but more opportunities for rest. You've been putting in so much effort already. It's okay to allow yourself the permission to simply rest. At the end of your day, how about thinking to yourself, I truly made it through today. Now it's time to give myself a break. Just acknowledging that can make it a deeply meaningful day. Be sure to give yourself some praise. Your body and mind are gently recovering while you're resting. Your muscles are relaxing, stress hormones are decreasing, and your mind is finding a sense of calm. This is definitely happening, even if it's not always visible. Tonight, please forgive yourself for doing nothing. You're not being lazy, you're simply tired, and that's perfectly natural. So feel at ease and rest.